everyone to the Curse of Strahd. Tonight, as we venture back through the mists to rejoin the Grey Company, they themselves have just finished venturing through some mists to arrive finally at Castle Ravenloft. Not as friends, not as guests, but as invaders. The enormous edifice rises, piercing through the mists above you as you approach from the valley. You can see the various monsters, the armies of the undead, crowding the front of its gates. An army set to protect its master. High above, you don't see him, but you can sense him. Strahd von Zarovich has his eyes on you. You know that your armies, your allies, should be here soon as well. In fact, at the moment, Strahd could attack, but he does not. He's holding back for something. And as you guys kind of crest the top of the valley and you guys have a really kind of clear view, you guys see something strange. The armies of the dead at the front of the castle. The monsters part. And complete silence falls. The doors open. And a terrible wind blows from within. Almost inviting you. What do you do, Grey Company? Do you accept the Lord's invitation?
Is this where we sneak backdoor?
What I'm thinking.
We got a smoke bomb. We can throw it on the ground.
Steve still took pass on tracing. What level are we? 16?
I believe so.
Okay. Should make sure.
Just go look to the rest of the group. We sneak to the hidden place.
Kind of knows we're here, though.
So essentially, you guys came up through the Valley of Sorrows, and are kind of standing in front of like the bridge and gates. He's parted his armies for you. I mean, you guys could, essentially do an about turn and like try to go from somewhere else or teleport away and give it a try, but just making sure that you guys know what visually the situation is.
Yeah. So I guess at one point we had asked a DM question, I think, and there was mention of a backdoor. Can you refresh our memory on what that is, where it is, and all of that? Because that was the intention.
Alright. So if you guys want to try for the back door, what you guys could do instead, like of fully leaving the valley, I'd say, you guys could essentially sort of hug the walls, go down and around, and then try to climb back from like the gorge below up to the castle.
That was kind of the intent.
Okay, so we could, that's totally fine. We can totally say, like you guys, so King Crimson. You guys, you guys see the castle, but don't come close enough, like to be visually like within the thing of it. And instead, as soon as you guys like deal with your, clones, you hang a very, very tight right. Let me consult the macaroni.
As Honorum mentions his smoke bomb, shadows begin to pour out of Fisk, and he'll cast Pass Without a Trace. As the shadows kind of grip around everyone.
Alright, Pass Without a Trace. So, I'd like some stealth checks. For you, I'm going to say that your stealth checks. How does that work for if you guys are riding with horses?
I think we'd be getting off the horses at this point.
You guys leave your horses behind?
If we have
I
enough.
guess if we're going to climb a gorge, then
Yeah, except
Yeah,
for
well,
rodeo
actually, yeah,
course.
that's probably. And your horses, maybe. Yeah, unfortunately, X not here, so I'm going to have him. Actually, no, Philarine's with you guys. So, would you guys maybe ask Philarine to guide
Yeah,
the
Lauren could.
horses?
Yeah, just keep a thing on.
I'm gonna hop off glue, pat him on the head, say, "You've been doing good, buddy."
32 for Honorum.
Ooh la la.
Nice. 41, 36.
May 2nd, I gotta set up the fucking bonus. Alright. Alright, come here. Right, because I got the fucking heavy armor on. Plate. Schmargenvoss.
27, you blew it.
I want to hear. What? Look at this guy. These are double twos.
And none of this is taking account plus 10, so yeah, that's a 32, 41, 37.
Well, no, that is. I did put that is with the plus 10. I added it onto the sheet real quick. Yeah.
All right.
So it's like a solid 9. So that's not even that bad.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's still really good.
Yeah, honor him.
Let's see. 52, 31. Yeah, wow, look at that. 41. God
Easy.
damn. Look at that. Alrighty. So let me have a thinky blue.
One for Varys, too, yes?
Oh, yes, one for Varys as well. And Bassoon. Go. And for Bassoon. Okay. Alright, everybody does well on their rolls. As you guys begin the difficult journey of traversing through, essentially, you guys are going to be climbing down several mountain slopes and down into the gorge. Slowly and carefully. Would the party try to engage in flight, or would you guys be relying on your climbing skills?
Climbing at this point until something different happens.
Okay. In that case, I'd like athletics checks from, party-wide athletics checks.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm not very athletic at all, so
Even
You get
for
on my
Fisk?
back.
I will cast fly on myself.
All right.
No. Get on Vasil's back. I got you.
Wait, no,
Strong.
come on.
Go ahead.
Vasila we're talking about.
I look frail, but I'm heavy.
It'd be light as a feather.
Back.
Yep. I'll like tie a rope around both of us.
Sure. Make me a quick survival check there, Vasila, please.
Do you
Okay.
want one for Fisk too with a climbing speed of 45?
So, you know what? For you, not yet. I'm gonna say that because you have a climbing speed, it's easy enough for you that you're not gonna require one. When you guys are doing the climbing and like tougher spots, you will. But yeah. Tom 6. All right. Tom. You know what? I'll wait for everybody to roll their athletics. So we have. Tom rolled 1, Vasila rolled 1. That's for Honorim. I said Fisk doesn't need one, so I need to roll 1 for Varys and 1 for Bassoon. And Bassoon also, yeah, it's proficiency in this. Bassoon is like. Alright, as you guys are proceeding through, let me just grab the sound over here. Tom.
We do have crampons and hiking boots in our bag, I think.
Tom, do you have those in your bag?
We have pitons, yes. Little drive-ins and the rope.
Okay, so.
Crampons are.
Yeah,
Okay.
crampons go on your shoes.
Okay, so I'll allow it to allow that. Just mention that next time.
Yeah.
Just see what Pythons do for your check there. Piton, venturing gear. I think it basically makes the DC a little bit lower, but for now, you do slip. Chris, you're going to be. Thankfully, this is not like this is towards the beginning there, so you don't fall too far, and you're a fairly bouncy guy. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 15 here. You slam onto the ground below. However, it hurts. Everybody else can. Everybody else makes it down safely. Alrighty. As you guys move through, you guys arrive at the lip of the gorge itself. The gorge, it's you guys are essentially now in the hilly area between that is separated from Castle Ravenloft by a very deep gorge. You can't even see the bottom of the gorge. And falling here would definitely mean certain death without a readied thingy. Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I got my Featherfall parachute right here.
Would the party like to try to get down here, or would you like to try to circle all the way around and then try to go past? What would you like to do?
Say that again?
I'm asking, would the party like to try to get down to the gorge here, or once you guys encircled the castle, essentially, from the back?
Back to here, maybe?
Yeah.
I'd like to go back to here so that we're kind of behind the castle.
Yeah, looking. So I think looking at the terrain, looking at getting down here. What does this look like? Does it look like there are footholds? Does it look
down to the gorge?
Yeah.
Yes, at this point?
So, as far as you can see, as far as you're concerned, do you think, you could probably do it? There's footholds here and there, although it is a very sheer cliff face. And like it's a little like, how do I explain it? It's like diagonal, so like you'd kind of be climbing down, and you know that this would be dangerous. There's also quite powerful winds that you definitely think would be a danger.
Versus staying. I'm trying to picture where we are in relation to the castle. So we've climbed down. We haven't climbed down into the gorge yet. We've climbed down to where?
You climb down, so essentially, like you guys were like level, like level with the area, like where you guys like went through, and then sorry, I got the wrong thing. And then you guys went down here instead, in order to like more stealthily move around. You see this? Hold on, I'll just paint it black. Freehand. So this area surrounding the this area surrounding the castle is the gorge I'm referring to.
Oh,
Okay, so we are higher up looking. So there's a gorge between us and the castle.
That's right.
Okay.
How wide is said gorge?
It's fairly wide. I remember that. Just a second.
2 or 3 feet.
Wait.
I think it's a couple of inches actually.
Let me just look at my running long
very
jump real
deep.
quick.
It's just a giant crack that goes hundreds of feet deep, but it's only 2 inches wide.
mine.
Yo, it's the Barovian fault line. Look.
Shit. 1 second, guys. Give me a moment.
Mind the gap.
So I'm wondering.
Watch their honor. It's gonna be rough.
I'm looking.
I would say that the let's see. I would say the chasm is about the width of the distance is about 80 feet.
Could a Rhodia fly us over?
You guys left
One at a
Arodia
time?
back with the other horses.
Oh, all right.
So, all right. If we these hexes right, I'm looking at 1 mile, 1.7 miles.
These hexes are not going to be super accurate, but the gorge is 80 feet wide in general.
No, I'm looking at the distance to here, to the back, to where we would go.
Oh, I'd say that's about accurate or so. Maybe from where you guys would go, it's, because of the terrain, probably 3 miles there, give or take. Maybe 2.5.
Far from, yeah, too far for me to run there and back. I think we should push on. Go to the back of the castle.
I kind of, lead the way. I'll take up the rear.
Yeah.
At this point, I kind of send Parvis to give a flyby look around of ahead of Fisk.
In the gorge or on top of where you guys are headed?
Where we're headed. He's going basically.
Yeah, okay. As you guys traveling, you send Parvis ahead. It doesn't seem like there's anything in, you don't see like anything in particularly, at least on ground level. Like the castle like does have like a whole bunch of like flying monstrosities all around it. Like at the top, like like you see some things like on the roof, kind of like looking at you, but like they don't take off when Parvis is within sight.
Right. I'll let everybody know what he sees as we travel along.
Certainly. I'd like a survival check from everybody, please. The mist is going quite thick. 25, 17. 17. Okay, very good. Okay.
I'm also trying to keep an eye and an ear out for anything that's potentially moving or hostile as we move forward.
There's a moment where you guys, Honorim nearly steps into a like a pit that does, like almost you step somewhere that doesn't exist. There's like a crack where the gorge kind of extends, but like first you like hold him out, you pull him back from fall to his death. Let's see.
Parvis is using his echolocation for looking for things in the mist. Use a bat.
It's bringing back confusing forms. In general, like he can report to you that like there's things coming and going in the mist, but they're moving away from you guys as you approach.
Oh. Just kind of quietly relay that.
With that, you guys arrive at the back of the castle. You guys arrive at the other side of the gorge, overlooking the back of the castle. Where the hill you guys are standing on, and I guess the foot of the castle, are roughly equivalent. Maybe there's like a little bit more height on your hill, by 10 feet or so, from the foot of the castle. And the gap is about as wide here as it was there. However, you guys can see that you guys do, like through the wind, those of you with sharper ears, which I think is like half of you, can kind of like hear that, all the noise and everything is in the front, and you don't really see too many monsters climbing, flying, or otherwise that are paying particular attention to this side of the castle. You guys can see some windows here and there on towers and in the back of the walls. In particular, you guys see one. Let's see. On the, I guess, the back of the second floor, or roughly third floor, depending on where you're looking, there's a particularly large window as well. There's also a section of wall that seems to be less occupied. In fact, as far as you guys can tell, they don't see any of Strahd's creatures on it.
This gap is 80
feet. It is
feet.
hard to tell because it's like tall.
Mm-hmm. This gap's 80 feet. I'm like, honor him. Fly over there and see if you can find something to tie a rope off to, and we'll shimmy across if we have to. And I'll be looking for something to tie off this end of the rope on this side of the gorge.
Does Honorim have dark vision currently?
Yes, 60 feet.
Gotcha.
That's a good question, Dan. What time of day is it right now?
It's going to be, I believe it's going to be evening. You guys, well, actually, it's going to be past evening. When you guys arrived, it was just about to turn 6. In fact, as you guys listen, you can hear the sound of, shouts and clashing, like kind of like being carried over by the winds. It seems that your armies have arrived and they're fighting. By now, it is nighttime because you guys had to like it's probably just still evening, not quite nighttime. It's probably like 7:30 by your rough estimations.
Who's the wedding?
Any time now?
I think the event was to start at 8, quote unquote, but give me a party-wide insight.
I did yes.
And I would say I'll say this: if you feel like your character reasonably likes or sympathizes with Strahd at least to some extent, you may do this with advantage.
I'm rolling disadvantage.
Just because I tried to get in his head, I'm going to claim that.
Yeah, someone at least. I have a +1. It's like, I say that, then I rolled an 18 on the dice, so. Well, there's the 18, see?
It's 11, 15, 8, 17, and 18.
Without an insight, Fisk would just think that Strahd would start it when we got in as a rub in the nose to us.
You guys figure, Strahd's an educated fella. And he has quite a flair for the dramatic. It is either when you guys are in sight, or he'd wait for for a significant hour like midnight. You rather doubt that, he'd go for all the trouble of, proposing to her in front of you and in front of whole, of Lavalaki, just to have it happen, well,
Yeah.
In a way, you guys are his friends. You realize, actually, I'll say, you got Tom, you get a nasty and honor him. You guys do get a suspicion that he, in a perverse, strange, twisted way, Strahd does see you as friends. He could have killed you at any point. He could have destroyed all of the armies that are arrayed in front of him at any point. In fact, he could probably kill you now. But why would he? Why would he do this to his friends? Why would he end the fun early?
We fucked him up a little earlier.
He's a showman.
He's shown. However, it's not like he's gonna make it necessarily easier. He still wants you guys to prove yourselves. But he'll probably wait, at the very least, until you guys are in the castle itself. Right.
Down and up or straight across?
If you go down into the gorge, I don't doubt there's a whole variety of monsters of all kinds in there. Now, I don't know about you. Once we get inside, I very much doubt we're going to have much chance to rest. If we can, we should do whatever it takes to avoid going through the gorge. That's my take.
Dan, I'm going to send you something in a DM, and it may be a bad thing for me, but I think it's important. So it'll be in Discord.
Alright, I'll look in Discord.
Yeah, I'm putting it up now. Give me a second. This is in the item description. secret item. And because of what just happened.
That's still the case.
Okay.
Like
all
as
right.
kind of like as the thought occurs to you and you like reach out to it, like you can feel a sense of relief. It's
Okay.
still
okay.
there. Like what you guys essentially she's not just a single entity.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
like
she's-
a
She's weird
And this was a
anyway,
bug.
so yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
Hey, Tara, you look like you had an overwhelming sense of relief wash over you. You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Anyway, let's get back on honor and let's do this.
What do we do, Honorin? You're the smartest among us.
What, sorry?
What do we do? You're the smartest among us.
No, I believe Varys is smarter than I am.
Me? Listen, man, I shoot the arrows, I stab.
The other Varys.
Oh. Hey, that's shitty.
Yeah, it's honor him.
Did he use his last teleportation arrow? Because I trust him tying a rope.
Let me check. I think you might have had.
I think he used it, but I'm not sure.
I am not seeing it on his sheet, so I'm going to say no, he doesn't have it.
Fisk is going to pull out a grappling hook that he's had since the beginning of the campaign.
Okay. All right. How long is the rope?
We've got at least 200 feet of rope. We've got multiple things of rope. So,
Yeah, between all of us.
yeah.
Oh,
They're in the bag of holding too. So
The pieces aren't long enough. I can mend them to bring them to
Yeah, we-
make one contiguously long piece of 400 foot rope.
yeah. There's 200 foot of rope in the holding bag of holding alone.
all right. You have. Right, so how long is the rope now? I guess. Like, are you guys doing that? Are you guys attaching multiple ropes together?
I'd say it's like 200 feet. You know,
200 feet,
that-
like.
and that's
section.
yeah, but that's doubled and tripled for strength.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. All right. You make a few ties. Who's making the ties?
Arms
Oh,
mending.
you're using the mending. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll allow it. I'll roll. I think that's cool. I think that's a cool use of mending.
Brilliant use,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's go with it. Right.
Herm does the stupid magician's rope trick and
Great, I guess I'll take the grappling hook.
the trees where we
Wait a
are
minute.
that we could loop this around on the other side.
There
Once
are
he's
no
out-
trees where you guys are.
Well, how
Okay.
about
Guys are like,
just
you
is
know,
does the wall have like portcullis where you could just loop it around and hook it? Then we could climb up and be on the top of the wall instead of just on the outside at the bottom of the wall.
Yeah. You're thinking about the portcullis, with that longer rope, you think you could do it with a successful, if you successfully hit it.
Wait. Portcullis is the metal gates that go down.
Oh, you're
Right,
right.
yeah, no,
what
Talking
do you call
about
them?
the crenellations.
Crenellations. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Pull the gate down. Screw up. Never mind that it's open.
I'm actually going to look from where I am, on the outside of the wall. Do I see a door?
From where you are on the outside of the wall, you do not see an obvious door. No, you do see a window. The way you're facing, you do not see any doors.
You guys see Fisk just kind of pacing back and forth along the edge, looking at the castle.
You see.
No door. Just crystal window.
Where is this back door that was foretold in the question that Varys asked?
Varys is going to point at, like, the large window. I think that might have been referring to that. Because you can hear them. They're all messing around. They're all fighting in the other on the front side. So probably be easier. Hey, can't you do your shadow teleport thing, or do you think that'll be a bad idea? Oh, dang it!
But he took a running start and jumped into the air.
Jumped halfway across.
And then teleported. Because I don't know if there are any shadows in the middle of the gorge. The wind doesn't catch you first.
Wait!
Pick up some grass and I'll
Wait,
throw it
my
in the
brain
gorge.
is Hold on! I'll kind of grasp your shoulder tightly, Fisk. Wait, no! It's the castle is protected from teleportation. I don't know what it could do to you if you try that. Never mind.
I thought it was just spells.
That was a brain blast. That was weird. Oh, there's like a little bit of blood coming out.
I'll cast Fly on Fisk.
Alrighty. Fisk. You are holding the rope. You are under the effect of fly. I'm assuming you just do you zoop over to the castle, to the window itself where you guys saw, to the crenellations?
Crenellations. How far away is the window from that? Like I'm trying to pick because there's the wall. I doubt a wall has a window. So what tower or building behind the wall has the window in it?
I'll put you on the map, just making sure the dynamic lighting's on. Where's my fist stock?
Is that the first one you could find?
What's that, Todd?
Actually, I had to dig actually.
Absolutely. Num. Alright, Fisk. Can you see the map there?
I can.
Alright, so these are the crenellations.
Okay.
They lead back and they wrap around. You can hear like the sound of war coming from the other side. And you can see the large window.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Can I reach it with the rope?
Are you saying you want to stop your flight and then throw the rope at it?
No. I'm saying I'm not going anywhere, but I'm looking at everything in front of me. But I reach that window with the rope so that the rest of the party doesn't go to the crenellations.
Without flying, no. It would be too hard for you. I don't think you'd be able to like throw that across the gap if you're not flying over.
The rope's long enough.
The rope's long enough, but like
Okay.
it's just a matter of like how there's a limit to how far you can throw things.
I'm gonna hook the grappling hook onto my belt, and I'm gonna fly over to the wall and use the fly and climb up the wall. Kind of hug it as tight as I can and kind of peek over the crenellation.
Over here?
Yeah, and see. Do I see guards? Do I see movement? Anything?
If you pick over here, you don't see guards around you, but the mist is very thick, and even your vision is unable to pierce it completely. At the very least, you're certain that to about 70 to 60 feet, you don't see any guards. You don't
Okay.
hear like a voice or calls or roars or growls in reaction to you landing here.
Does that help me at all?
Yes, I'll say that going out to a 120 area, you're fairly certain that there's nobody there, and you're like straining your ears as far as you can. Like the harsh winds is making it very difficult, but you're fairly certain you still don't hear anybody like rushing over or anything of the sort.
I am going to come over to here, look down into the courtyard. Do I see anything down there?
Yeah, you
Kind of
see a
peeking through the
couple of
crenellations.
Yes, you see a couple of armored forms there. They seem to be feeding on something in between them. You realize with these might have been this might be an early victim, like maybe of some vampires who retreated to the back of the castle to devour the quarry without having to share, but they don't seem to be paying any attention to you or having noticed you at all. The victim, unfortunately, is already dead. There's nothing to be done.
I'm gonna glide over to the window. Just kind of perch there.
It is a beautiful stained glass window.
Does it open? Does it have a latch?
It is not. It is a stained glass window. You would probably have to break it.
Anywhere that I can hook the grappling hook to?
Not in the window itself, but there are some on the crenellations. You have a very easy spot there you could hook onto. Over here there is a spot above, where the kind of the edge of the window is, there's a, I don't know how to call it, maybe a lip, I guess, like a brim or a hat that you could kind of hook it onto. Probably wouldn't be as stable as the crenellations, but you could chance it.
I'm gonna fly back over to here. I want to take out one of my caltrops.
Right.
And I want... Does this go over? Is it like a bridge? Is there a pathway underneath here?
Yes, there is.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take one of my caltrops and I'm gonna huck it over here.
Over there?
Mm-hmm. No, over here.
So I want to zoom out. Can you show me again?
Around the corner.
If you're indicating somewhere, I'm not seeing it. Ah, there
To
it is.
To the direct east of where you were.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna huck a caltrop over there.
Huck it over here. They have sharp hearing, but unfortunately not quite as sharp as yours. So the reason that they're not hearing you move about and stuff is also the reason why they're not gonna hear that caltrop.
But I'm also
Actually, no. You're on an effective pass without a trace. So
I'm also very, very stealthy.
let me see.
And
Double check. These
fist,
are actually the
so-
elites. Actually, these are elites. So this guy definitely would hear it. He lets the body drop. And before he walks away, he twists off an arm, lifts up the thing. You see it's actually a woman, and she's going to walk away, investigate. The other guard is just digs in, devouring their prey. This guy's gonna walk over here and look around while this guy is still distracted eating the person.
All right, I'm gonna fly over. I'm gonna try and hook that the grappling hook into that spot as secure as I can get it.
All right.
And with Rory's telepathic bond, I think is still up.
Mm-hmm.
Communicate to the rest. It's hooked. Move quickly. Enemy below you as you cross. You go to the window.
I'll say Bassoon probably be like the one to like hook it, like tie it around himself, as he's like the heaviest of the group. And for now, we'll take a quick 5-minute break. You guys are there, and essentially, like, you guys are going to be, so, you know, Fisk contacts you, gives you the information saying that, you know, make it quietly and slowly, one by one. You guys can all kind of hear far off, like on the other side, like the sound of fighting.
Make sure everybody ties off the belt so they can't just drop into the chasm.
Thunder tears the sky as Bassoon is like ties it like 3 times around his waist just to make sure. Who's like digs in his heels? Who's first?
I'll do it. I strap my belt in. I'm like, make sure you're attached to this rope till you get to the other side. And Tarm is going to snake out and test the waters and climb this rope.
All right, Ton, give me an athletics check. Athletics, I'd say because it's a rope. Right? I'm going to say give me an athletics. But you can like add your dexterity modifier to it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. What am I saying? You could just like use athletics or acrobatics. Your choice.
I'll do
it. Proficiency with acrobatics.
Yeah, definitely doing that.
Ooh, all right. Talmagen, you feel yourself. You are actually going to. I'm sorry, Talmagen.
Right.
You're going to actually like because of the winds that the powerful winds. You're going to. And you find yourself kind of like hanging like one-handed from the rope. You nearly fall. I'm going to need you to give me a strength saving throw, or athletics if it's higher, to try to pull yourself back up onto the rope.
Well, even with my belt, wouldn't I just be hanging by my belt?
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah, remember I said I strap onto the rope with a belt so that it'll slide with me.
I must have missed it. In that case, you know, like but you managed to do it. All right, Tom, you get to the other side. You are not under the effect of fly, so you're just kind of like dangling there.
Yep.
As you get closer, Fisk will say to everyone in the group, "Window must be broken. We will wait until everyone is here." And Fisk will look to you, Tarmagen, and just put his finger over his lips and point down.
So I can see these guys now too, I'm assuming. Dan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see them.
Okay.
You can see. Well, you can see one guy like basically like you know eating a person.
All right. Look to Fisk. I'm like, you know, watch him, and I point that guy. And Fisk, you see me put my ear right up to the window, and I'm going to listen while everybody's making.
Give me a perception check. Meanwhile, the next person, go ahead.
So what check is this?
Holy moly. Acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Wonder if you did it better. Well, at that point, is it like I could try to carry someone with me, but also, you know, that if it's a line, it might sag by a bit. How much? If I could like test it, does it seem to be able to hold more than one person at a time, or not?
I mean,
Bassoon's
it's
holding the
Bassoon's-
other end.
Yeah,
so.
Bassoon's holding the other hand. Like,
Bassoon's holding. Okay. All right.
Bassoon's like it had it wrapped around himself, so it's not like really a question of like the strength of the other end. And Fisk is like pushing it down with him. Like, it's probably not a good idea to test it too much, but you feel very certain it could hold you at least.
I look to honor him.
I'll shrug. I'll use a piece of rope right around my waist and loop it around the rope and bend it all together and off we go.
Yep. Yeah, I got my boy on him.
Alright, Vasilla, so it's you and Honorim together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got you and Honorim. As the two of you are halfway, you guys are kind of like a swarm of bats starts like descending on you guys. And Vasilla, Honorim, you're like tied to Vasilla, so like you could try to cast spells, but you would be moving her. Vasilla, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw because you can choose to try to essentially shield Honorim with your body.
That's rough.
That is rough. Yeesh. Okay. Let me see. Like, you still managed to pull you guys through some way, but like essentially, like you guys are stuck. But still, like you are covered like with a bunch of little bites, and you take 14 piercing damage. Like this, like you feel them like sucking your blood as on you, and your maximum HP is reduced by 14. However,
I'm sorry, did we short rest after that fight? Why's my health didn't update from last time? Yeah, we short rested.
We were going to, but what happens?
I mean, you can say you guys short rested. I think if that's what you guys were gonna do.
Chug, 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 chug.
Yeah. If you guys want, go ahead and roll your short rest dice real quick.
I'm this. Yeah. There's
A lot of spells back.
Vasilla, could you make me a strength saving throw? With disadvantage.
Give me a second.
Oh my god, you guys are burning those hit dice.
Yeah.
There's no strategic advantage to not burn as
that's
many
true,
hit die.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough. Do or die.
Seeing them struggle to get across a little bit, Fisk is going to, he's going to cast Silence on the window.
On the
20-foot sphere.
Oh, that's not too.
Just go ahead and ping that for me.
Yeah, Tarm, you're going to do something?
No, I'm just gonna wait until the bat thing wraps up because I was just listening.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Vasilla, your maximum HP is reduced by 14. However, you manage to power through it and you don't fall. You manage to bring Honorim and yourself to the other end.
Fucking sepsis bats.
Sepsis bats.
Sepsis bats. Yeah.
Ah, right. Yeah, Varys. Let me actually roll some hit dice for Varys, because he's also on the anemic side right now. He's a D10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, that's 18. Let's see, that's 26. That's 5, that's 31. That's 42, 48, 58. 86. Alright, he's just 2 points off of that. That's nice. And Bassoon as well. Alrighty, Bassoon's also doing pretty well. So. And Esmeralda has not been hurt. So Varys will volunteer to hold back, and actually, I'm going to say Varys will take some shots at the bats until they disperse. Esmeralda will be the next one to go. Esmeralda will practically. Esmeralda will make her way across as carefully as possible. She's using her weapons to balance herself. And she's actually going to hop off of the rope onto the crenellation over here. And she's going to keep her weapons out and keep watch. Varys is going to hop off.
Hold on. Before Varys goes, what does Tarm hear with the 35 perception on the other side of the glass?
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's it.
Because depending on what he hears will depend on what I do.
Let's see. So, let me see. It is difficult to see through the glass. It is quite dusty and everything, but your eyes are quite sharp and you manage to really focus through. You can hear someone singing far, far off. You can hear the voice of the battle. From inside, you don't, but aside from this far off singing, and someone playing the organ, you don't hear anything that stands out to you in particular.
Okay, so he feels confident that it's empty, or nothing visible, audible is in there.
Nothing audible, but we'll say you think you see a couple of forms sitting slouched on the chairs there.
Okay. Fisk is going to cast silence on the window, and going to use a sorcery point. To do it. Using subtle spell.
Alrighty. Casting silence with subtle spell on the window?
Yes. 20-foot radius, no sound.
They do need to roll for Varys.
And then while Vasilla and Honorum were crossing, after Tarm relayed this to me, and while Varys is crossing, I'm going to take out one of my claws, my spear hand claws, and start tracing out a cut in the stained glass window. To cut the glass.
We have Varys burn a DM inspiration point because I don't want him falling to his death. Actually, wait, no, that should have been a strength save, which is So that would be a 4 plus 10, which is just enough to save his ass. Thank God. His various like, fuck. And now it's Bassoon's turn.
Fisk will say in his mind to Bassoon, "Hold for a moment." And he will cut the glass. To create a hole for us to go through.
Oh, okay. Let me see. How big of a hole are you making with the glass?
Big enough for each of us to get through.
All right.
So not as big as it needs to be, no bigger.
There's a circle in the glass now. You push it.
I'm going to try and like grab and pull so
This-
that I can hold.
Give me a sleight of hand, because it's not like there's like a thing to like grasp onto. Give me a sleight of hand there.
You said it's stained glass, so there should be like pewter
Oh, like
Holding.
a frame.
between.
This is basic breaking and entering. What does Tarm know about this window and getting in when he sees Fisk doing this?
Yeah, you would know. Like, yeah, if it's pewter, like I guess you'd kind of like have to like break the pewter by hand, like, or something. I guess. I would say Tom, you can like give him advantage. You can like explain some basics on that. So Fisk, you can like re-roll that sleight of hand. Oh,
in your head, Fisk, you hear, "This is my expertise. Hold up." You know, it's just,
Back off.
yeah.
No, you're doing it all wrong.
Tom, if you want to do if Tom you want to do the sleight of hand, I'll
Absolutely. Yeah, I was like, I'm going to see if I can get through this window.
Nice.
Yeah, like Tom, you like in the pocket, like you like chisel off the pewter lines. There's a circle. Not a single piece of glass or pewter like clinks to the floor below. Very nice.
The school usher Tarm on quietly because I've still got fly on me, so we got to get Bassoon across, and I'm gonna hold this grappling hook in.
I'm just kind of halfway in this window, but not. I haven't gone through it. My head's just there.
You guys hear from Bassoon. Vasila, can you grab onto something and hold the rope for me?
I'll try. Yeah.
So you guys see Bassoon kind of like about like take a few steps, like almost to the gorge, kind of rethink it, like undoes a couple of loops and run back. Actually, you guys can't even see Bassoon anymore. Like he disappears through the mist.
Did he bail? Did he just bail? You never see Bassoon again.
Fisk hearing this and seeing this is going to reel the rope in as fast as we can, and he's going to grab onto the rope and try and reel it in as it starts to slack.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys see like suddenly from the mist, like this foam Bassoon like lets out like a jet of flame like behind him as he starts to fall, pushing him just enough as he's as he kind of like he goes like he's like as like he's holding onto the rope. Just still like I need to make a strength.
Yeah, Fisk is gonna grab the rope and shoot up. So as he's swinging down, he's gonna like
counter fulcrum.
Yes, he's gonna go up almost to where everybody else is, and Fisk is gonna like hang.
And in everybody's head, you hear terms. You go, "Oh fuck! Everybody brace!" And you just
Bassoon like almost kind of like slams into Fisk as Fisk like managed to like yank him up. Thankfully, like the mist is thick enough, like you don't even know like if anything happened, but you like Bassoon like was holding his roars and screams inside, and you guys I got it, they got me. As he like hangs on with the rest of you.
We will get Esmeralda.
She's up on the crenellations, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over and just scoop underneath her armpits and fly her over to the window once everybody else is kind of crawled in.
Yeah, actually, the Esmeralda is going to say, hold on. Let me infiltrate from below. Sorry, from above. I want to try to climb up a little bit higher. You guys work yourselves up. Let's see if I can meet you guys. There's something I want to check on.
Be careful.
You too. Hey,
Don't do anything rash, lass.
you mean like get myself thrown off a cliff?
Yes.
I'll try.
Like that. Else she'll end up like me.
I'd have to be a lot old. I'd have to be a lot older and a lot wrinklier for that. But well, you take care of yourself too, man. You haven't repaid your debt to me completely, and I haven't repaid my debt to you completely yet. All right.
Just remember, age holds no sway over death. Oh, be quick about it. Fisk will crawl into the window.
She like turns around, gives you a quick hug, and runs away before you can say anything else. You can see her
Wait a minute,
kinda,
goes in though. Yeah.
like you guys can kind of see her like, you know, probably cast spider climb for those of you who are arcanely intent, climb around the other wall and up through the mist. She disappears. With that, you guys can essentially climb up through here. Essentially, like, I'm going to assume you guys gonna, like, you know, feed the rope through the hole in the window, then make your way down, or I guess that's what you have to do, because
The very first thing is I divine sense into this room. I've seen shapes in here.
you get an undead ping from the two foams sitting on the on there, but they don't, you know, move or react to you guys entering.
All right, I just let everybody know what is something's there, and then slide down the rope to the floor and make a gentle, quiet landing, or step onto the ground and help others down.
Hey,
I'd
Daniel,
like
can
I'd
you
like
give me
some
dark vision?
Yes, I'd like some athletics checks, please. Are you casting dark vision?
I've had dark vision cast on me.
Alright. Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, good.
Really?
Those who are listening, Kevin just posted in our Discord chat a GIF of the two Muppets on the balcony watching us as we descend down into Strahd's castle.
That is
That's
the
insane.
perfect.
Oh no, they're laughing at our rolls now. Oh no, this isn't good. They're laughing at our rolls. This isn't good.
Talmagen, for the second time today, you slip, fall. This is because this is at the window height. This is gonna be another. Yeah.
Since I'm there, can I make a dex save to try and catch him as I see him?
I'm gonna
slip?
say no
I'm
because
right there.
I'm gonna say no because my impression was that you were holding, you were bracing the hook onto the wall while they're going down.
Fair enough. Jesus, Tarm.
I see him start to fall, and I'm going to cast for the fall as a reaction.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Tom, you land. Oh fuck, this is what I was scared of, splitting the map. Give me a moment. Tom,
You had all
land-
jumped. You could have cast that on all of us.
Yeah, on all of us.
Mhm.
All 5 of us.
Oh.
Not Fisk, because he can fly.
Which I think
Cast
that's
Cast on his fist anyway, so give him air brakes. He can't like. He has to like swim down to go faster.
I mean, I think. How many PKG? Up to 5. Okay. Well,
so I,
technically on the rim, you can choose 5 falling creatures, and that's not fun. No.
I like slack a little as he does it, so I like qualify.
so
You know.
I would think, like as everybody's coming down, Fisk as he descends, that's it for fly because I think it's 10 minutes.
Mhm.
That would
That's
be
correct.
it. Just want to be fair here.
And is there any light in the room we're in? Because it's like right out for me.
Yeah. So I think fly's done for Fisk at this point. Once he's
At the moment, no, there is no light sources, unfortunately, aside from the occasional lightning strike outside, if you like to summon some light.
Nope.
You're welcome
I
to.
got dark vision.
I'm going to say that, with the addition of Featherfall, it's not, you guys are doing well enough there. I'm not gonna ask you guys to all roll, so I'm going to place you guys. Actually, I'm going to place all of you guys on the first floor because that's where you guys are rappelling down to.
Okay.
seal style.
Great Team 6, as it were.
Ray Team 6. Wow.
Can you guys see Zim? Oh, someone put light on themselves. There is. Actually, as
There's 2 of me.
why there's light there? That should be over there. I think I might have moved that by accident. There's 2 of you, you said?
Yeah.
No,
Unlabeled
saying
one's
one
by
Tom.
Vasilla. I'm here. That's me.
Try refreshing?
I only see one.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
I'll
only- I
refresh.
also only see-
Left a
Okay, I'll
ghost.
just do one.
Okay.
Let me pull up the section. This is section 17.
Yeah. Next time.
Right. You guys are you guys find yourself in an enormous octo, an enormous chamber essentially. This is definitely the castle's chapel, as it were, and you guys see like these smashed up pews, like a broken, smashed up statue as well that's been toppled. Strangely, up until you guys have arrived, the stained windows were, rather whole and beautiful. And as you guys kind of like land here, you get this deep sense of foreboding, as if a terrible tragedy has come to pass here. You guys realize this is likely where it all began, essentially. Before the transformation of this land on Strahd and everything else. Like, you look up at the balcony where... You look up at the little balcony, there's... like maybe it's here that Strahd and... that Sergei and Tatiana were supposed to greet the people. There's nothing but old bloodstains on the floor.
I think my character has detect magic constantly. now. Just a reminder.
You open your when you open your eye, essentially, are you having your eye open?
Oh yeah, it's dark. I need to vision.
Opening your eye, you look around. The whole castle kind of radiates like this low-key magical aura, which stands to reason. However, in this room directly, nothing in particular like stands out to you as like this right here.
There's supposed to be stairs up out of this room, right?
Probably.
Because I remember, yeah, Tarm.
Yeah, you do recalling? Yeah, I think, Tom, you should be able to see like a set of stairs to your
It's.
north.
I think there's a column or something in the way. Because yeah, I know it's. Oh yeah, no, I see them right there. Yeah, they're. Yeah. Tarm's like, yeah, that like stairs up to the heart. Or in the head.
We memorized the layout of the castle with
Yeah.
into our noggins there. So we planned a route now of knowing where we are in the castle, how to get there.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why we had the planning
Guys,
sessions.
So as far as you guys remember, from this chapel, there are 2 sets of stairs, as well as a long corridor that would lead you like towards the outside of the castle. Towards like the front lobby and where you guys had dinner would start.
Yep.
There is like the main circular stairway to the south, which will kind of take you up. But it kind of like passes through the entirety of the castle. It probably will take you up quite quickly. But you rather doubt that, it's been left undefended. However, there is also the northern staircase doesn't like lead directly to every single floor. And involves a little bit of exploration, but it's easier to move through and
It's kind of
essentially,
like a
you
little
guys
out of the way back entrance type thing. Yeah. It's just,
yeah, essentially, like you guys essentially have a choice of like going through the more obvious route or the more circuitous route.
If there's a dumb waiter, I want to reverse the levels of one of those. Let's put it that way.
Okay. See, Soon looks. Soon is going to like definitely defer to the party's decisions. Varys is going to kind of crack up. Have his bow ready.
Tarm gives Parvis a pat on the head. Check it out. And he sends him to the ladder to the stairway up. To kind of do a bat-like thing and fly around this old castle.
I think the dynamic lighting is broken for me.
Why is that?
Because there's like static shadows, even if I move around a bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird. I did give you. You do have dark vision. Let me try again. Can you renew?
Refresh.
Can you try refreshing?
Mm-hmm.
Be back in.
Over. Oh, hey everyone.
Right. You guys, as you guys are standing in the chapel and kind of like trying to remember everything, you guys can kind of see like this blue moat kind of rise from the floor and begin to approach you.
Is this reminiscent? Can I do an Arcana as a reaction, please?
Yes, of course. When this seems to be a spirit wisp. This is likely the echo of a soul that has been trapped here for a long time, drawn to the sensation of a fresh new soul nearby. These could be friend or foe. However, the slow way in which it approaches, kind of like stands, kind of like approaches you guys. And for a moment it resolves to a sort of like older human face, just barely so. It is lined with sorrows. It reminds you of Strahd.
Speak with the dead, thanks to Mother's sorrow.
It's the real Strahd.
Ha!
He's been dead all along.
Can you ping spink with sping with the dead? Can you ping spink with the dead for me real quick?
Yeah,
Let me cast Sping with Dead.
Been a while since
Yeah. Ah, come on. Actually, I think it's in. Is it under my spell list? It should be. God. It's everything so difficult. There's so many weird abilities. It's a pain in the butt to find everything. What is that crap? I know in the item description it just says I'm under the influence of speaking with the dead at all times, but this is. Oh, I need a corpse. I need a corpse. Is there a corpse?
There is no corpse, however. Shit, that should have been to GM. However, the blue moat does attempt to lead you. Let's see. It does attempt to lead you towards the. Yeah, it does attempt to lead you towards the south.
I will follow
But
it.
it does not go up, it goes down instead. Sorry, not sorry. I'm going to move. So you guys will follow it downwards? It's so the stairs.
I look at everybody and I go, why not? And I
From your visit of the castle, when you guys came here for dinner, you guys actually sort of recognize the area it's leading you to.
right?
As you guys descend, you guys are, as of yet, not interrupted. However, it does get colder and colder, to the point where you're shivering. The lower down you guys descend, the more the figure begins to resolve, and you guys see a tall man, like just this with a crown, broad shoulders,
Oh boy.
with a waterfall of like blackish whitish hair, blackish whitish hair.
Yeah, I keep following.
Just move past it a little bit. Boy. You guys emerge in the dungeons of Castle Ravenloft. The air here, you see like these like small, slow tendrils of mist crawl on the floor.
Are we still on the map where we landed?
Um,
No.
you aren't. Can you see the map now? It's now. I'd like to take a quick 10-minute break and see if maybe I will be able to arrive, and if not, I'd still like to take a quick. You guys find yourselves back in the catacombs of the castle. You guys recall that this is like the eastern side is the catacombs, the western side is the dungeons. It is very stagnant and pungent with the stench of mildew and moss, as well as centuries-old rot. These ancient catacombs, each catacomb is a chamber, and on one of the two of them there are dedicated, and each of them also bears a dedication to the person who was buried there. A very thick fog clings to the floor. You practically can't see past your knees, and the smell is absolutely putrid. If you look up at the ceiling, you can see that it's shifting and moving with a slow, hushed susurrus of. The smell of bat guano is very intense, and it's making your eyes water. The light moves ahead.
Strahd follows it unless somebody tells him to stop.
You know what you're doing.
I think I do. Yeah. Follow it.
Hasn't attacked us yet. And I want to get the saves bonus from Tarn. Right behind you, Captain.
Oops.
Do I remember where Melchior's cell was?
Yes, you do. It was one that's actually is being. That Darmagen is actually passing nearby. Just going to move Varys and pursue to follow Tom closely. Yeah, and you guys can see all kind of like inscriptions. For example, like the ones you guys are passing now. It says, let's see, Stabalin Deepak, a truer friend no ruler ever had. Here lies his family in honor. Like this is where, right here. This is where Melchior was being kept. Just move you over here, Anna. Do you want to open the door to the catacomb? The crypt, I mean.
Where Melchior was?
Yeah.
No. Close that door.
You guys read, as you guys are passing these descriptors, you guys can see stuff like Sasha Ivliskova, wife, devoted above all. Sir Admiral Spinvitovich. He built the greatest naval force ever assembled for Zarovian conquering.
Zarovian. Okay.
Zarovian.
Yeah, which makes sense. All right.
The origins of the family. And as you guys come upon the northern entrance, you guys see a very heavy portcullis standing closed in doorway. There's this, and through it you guys can see black marble steps descending into a dark tomb with a vaulted ceiling. Very tall overhead, you can't see how tall it is. The essence of evil is like ozone on your tongue. The smell of freshly turned earth is here. Settled into the dirt and on top, settled onto a raised platform is a black coffin of finely waxed wood. The coffin's fittings are of brilliant brass. The lid is closed. You guys can see 3 gloomy alcoves north of it. There's an iron lever protruding from the north wall, east of the tomb's entrance. Above, it says, "Here lies Strad von Zarovich."
Oh dear. What does this moat look like now?
Moat?
Or the blue light, the fellow. What is? I mean,
Oh,
you know,
right,
it's kinda
right.
He should. Is he like more clear now? And
It's a bit more clear. You can now see like the outline of a skeleton, like wearing like a robe, with like some hair still there. Like there's one eye that's visible. He's looking at it with an unreadable expression. It raises a hand and points in.
I'm looking for traps.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Make me a perception
Yeah.
check.
If I could follow that and yeah, I'll give Tarm assistance and look for traps with him, give him advantage.
And I have to take magic, of course.
Detecting magic detects that the portcullis is magic, the something on the and that the coffin itself is magical as well.
I'm helping you look for traps, so if you want to take advantage.
Really
The help
quickly, the
action.
western and eastern alcoves also radiate strong magic on them.
That's these here and here.
No, the alcoves. So the western and eastern alcoves,
Oh,
the
okay,
coffin,
okay.
and the portcullis all radiate magic.
I can see you in there.
Yeah, because of the.
The moat should be giving off a little bit of light for you, Honor.
There's a like a
It
weird
is- it
fixed
is-
shadow.
It's really dark. It's really dark in there. Perception. Tom, you think that, with a mage hand, you could probably, turn the lever. You can sort of see that where the portcullis is sunk into the floor, there are there's a very thin copperish wire that you realize you've seen this kind of thing before. If somebody tried to force it, it'll break and probably trigger some sort of trap. But if it left it on its own, it'll move backwards, disengage, and be fine.
Shall we see what this thing is? See what we can do with it? Is to everybody else?
I suppose if this spirit is an ally, we should follow it.
Well, we are the Queen's champion, so we owe that. And
Kind of, Dia, what kind of vibes does Fisk give or get from this spirit?
Anger, sadness. When he looks at Talmudin, pain. but from the emotional kind. With your connection to the past, spirits, those who passed, you can definitely feel like this. You could practically feel his agony and frustration. He needs your help, but he cannot speak yet. He has no mouth. Maybe he
The
forgot
spirit-
how.
Resemble anybody that we recognize?
As I said, from the what little flesh it has on its face, the high cheekbones, the sharp eye, the hair, despite being white and sparse, definitely reminds you of Strahd himself.
I look at Fisk and I go, Father.
Spirit nods. It points to the crypt where you guys are standing in front, turns around, points the opposite direction, and then points, let's see, to the east, southeast. And then does this. But then he turns around and points again, like, need to get started.
Yeah, I mage hand and pull the lever.
Ancient machinery and mechanics, which actually, like, really is weird to you because, you know, it's fucking Barovia. But then again, you've seen stuff that is anachronistic. And the portcullis is open. I'll put a window thing on it just to indicate that this is a thing that you guys can open and close.
Gotcha.
And it is now
All right.
open. Nothing jumps out at you and, you know, screaming bloody murder, so this one is definitely like, stand. It's not. Do you really think he doesn't know you're here? Does he even care?
Tarm steps in.
Right.
Step in behind him.
Yes, bow, bassoon with his great axe.
Kind of wave everybody in and
The moat. Actually, the moat cannot enter, so it just stays at the front. Soon and Varys enter as well.
honor him in. And I pull the lever to shut the portcullis. Ah.
You think this is... You guys see, like, embossed in golden letters on the coffin. S-T-R-A-H-D. This is a vampire's coffin.
Is going to slowly make its way around the edge. Looking at the stones in front of him and the walls. Or any pressure plates or secret doors or stones that look out of place.
That'll
As he
definitely be
makes
helping
his way
him.
around.
Sure, give me an investigation. Fisk, the darkness from the alcoves is definitely unnatural, and the purplish light given off by the candelabra also sets you on edge. However, you don't think that you're seeing any trapdoors or anything like that.
Tom's going to take a turn at the room. Ooh.
Nice.
Show me what you've got.
I think Fasil's gonna like squint and then blink her eyes and not
Tom?
find shit.
As you
Reveal
investigate,
all
because
your secrets.
you realize that it's not that the walls are black. It's that someone has written on them over and over and over and over so many times that they seem to be black with the ink, or you hope it's ink. It says, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry," over and over again. Tens of millions of times. In rough lettering, in tidy lettering of various sizes, upside down, in different languages even. Over and over, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
I pass this information on silently, and
What the fuck? Sin standing in front of Honor and Detective.
beyond that, like no traps or anything. Just but yeah, it's
Aside
Yeah,
from the strange alcoves, no traps. The inside of the alcoves, the inside of the gloomy alcoves, seem like you can enter them, and they seem to the eastern and west, like they all hold statues, but there does seem to be a space behind the statues that leads somewhere else.
all right.
There's magic emanating from those alcoves.
Huh.
I'm gonna go over by Honor Room and just sit and watch Ptarmigan work.
What kind of magic?
As you focus, it's conjuration.
Conjuration magic.
What's that mean, you magic nerd?
It's a school of magic. It's focused on summoning creatures, objects.
It isn't just for summoning, it's also teleportation too.
Yes.
Yeah, practicing Misty Step. So either something's gonna come out of this or it's gonna move us somewhere.
Do we have any holy water?
Yes.
So yeah, Vasil's gonna pull out a flask.
Let's put it in this thing. He spends a lot of time in here. And I'm looking at this thing. This thing is the coffin itself clean?
The outside of the coffin is beautiful and immaculate.
It is. Are there any latches holding it shut?
There are latches on the outside of it, that's why.
Mage hand. Like, everybody step back a little bit.
Chunk. Ka-chunk.
He does this. Fisk is gonna look at the writing on the wall, and in his memory, he's seen Strahd sign many things. Does this handwriting match Strahd's?
I'm gonna say that with your particularly sharp eyes, yes, despite the despite the overt madness that's inherent in the action, despite everything that it is, yes, you are certain that this is Strahd's handwriting.
No. Now I've unlatched it. I'm gonna try and open it. I assume I have to walk up to it, though. I don't think a mage hand's gonna lift the lid of a coffin.
Yeah, it's a little bit too heavy for the mage hand.
So yeah. And, Amjad says a prayer and opens it.
there's a moment as you open it, you guys are kind of like focused. Everyone's like kind of like ready. And inside the coffin is Ptarmigan. Ptarmigan,
Huh?
I'm very sorry you triggered a nasty little thing there. Let me see, that would work out to 4, 10. Imogen, you are lying. You find yourself. You open the coffin. The next thing you know, you are lying in the coffin, and you are in utter agony. As you have been stabbed several times. You have been stabbed for what feels like with multiple sharp knives in your chest, in your stomach, in your back. The only thing that has prevented you from dying outright is your armor and general toughness. You guys hear laughter echoing through the chamber. The laughter, and you guys can hear 3 female voices. No one is allowed to enter. No one is allowed in our Lord's resting place. No one's allowed in our bed, silly. That was very rude. Indeed. You should have known better, interlopers. Now, you will pay. I'd like everybody to roll me initiative. Honorin, where the fuck are you going?
Man, fuck this campaign. Go back to water, dude.
I'm out.
I'm out here.
Alright, everybody, I'd like you guys to roll me initiative.
Peace.
And if in case that wasn't clear, you guys recognize their voices as the Brides of Strahd.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Live here at Ravenloft Castle.
We figured.
Shit. Alright, Priscilla, you know what to do. Time to clean house.
Investigation?
What?
Bro's thinking. He's like,
I think I want to go last.
Honor him
I'd like
pulls
to.
Honor him pulls
Hold
that,
the home?
Well, 20 just pooped its
Right
pants.
here.
Let me just refresh it.
Is that an option to just go home?
I'm
Mommy,
tired.
I'm scared. This is Barovia. Specifically going home is not an option.
I'm tired.
Then open the chest, releasing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are other ways to open chests inside with your bare hands, especially in a evil fucking vampire's castle. I'm very sorry.
We should have gotten we should have kidnapped some little miscreant servant to
Like a
do
small
this shit for
vampire,
us.
perhaps?
Yeah, a little masked
Yeah.
vampire with little backwards hands and shit and go over and open it, you know.
That's crazy. That sounds
Yeah.
really cool. Somebody should
Yeah.
I prayed from the bottom of the heart one of you will will open the
I saw this.
the
I'm like, there's
thing
no way
that
this is
says-
happening. But I'm gonna play out.
So who's up for just busting this shit up? Just destroying the coffin.
I think at this point, sure, but we probably should do it after the fight.
Listen, everybody upstairs at the wedding. What are they
Yeah.
doing down
I was
here?
gonna say, how long is it gonna take him to get here?
My god, they're destroying my coffin? What the fuck? I'm in the
He's
top
like,
press.
Stars like, where the fuck are they?
Did they get I know it's Ravenloft, but did they get lost? I'm in the top precipice. I've been waiting here for 2 hours. It's like Irina's yawning.
He's like, baby.
I know the castle is big, but
Your friends are scary as shit, but I think they get lost. Oof. What am I right?
Oh, that should have been 19. Not me. And let me roll for Babus and for Varys.
That was blue though.
Holy shit, they're in the basement? What the? How did he get there?
Then blow it up.
There is indeed. I mean, hey, I wouldn't put you guys here without reason. Don't worry. I'll tell you guys right now. It's not a wild goose chase. Or maybe I'm lying and it is. It's not. Or maybe I'm lying, but it's not. But I am a triple bastard, so maybe. Initiative. Alrighty. First off, a mote of. Let me see. A mote of blue lightning. And let me see who's gonna be.
Shit, I think.
God, it's so slow. Okay, I'd like. That is. I'd like Vasila, Anrim, and. Sorry, I'd like Tom. And. God, this is so slow. Yeah, I'd like. Stop moving, Anrim. It's like Tom, Vasila, and Bassoon. Tom, Vasila, Bassoon, and Honorim. Guys, I'm going to increase the DC if you keep doing that. Please roll me dexterity saving throws as you're the target of chain lightning.
So if I want to get out to move down here, is what you're saying. Oh, the door's locked. Okay. Well,
Balls.
anyone got absorb elements?
Bassoon does actually, unironically, because of this elemental bullshit.
Break the chain before it stops, or before it continues.
No.
I'm gonna burn an inspiration,
Okay, sure.
a regular inspiration.
I'm going to use our
Please.
reflection to add 4 to mine for 17.
I'm just gonna eat shit,
right.
apparently.
Alright, that passes Honorim. That does burn your
much.
point, though.
So much better than a 1. Holy shit.
Alrighty, let's roll that. 6 and 4. That is 43 points of lightning damage. And to your discontent, she does not seem to become visible. However, Honorim and Fisk, you guys do know that it came from the corner of the ceiling.
Arm would probably know that too. His perception's pretty good.
That's like it. Honorim, speaking of Honorim, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna stumble back a little bit here. And I'm limited to what I can do, so I am going to cast a firebolt into that corner.
She is invisible. So I guess make it with disadvantage and like as you kind of like roughly try to do it. So go ahead and do it with disadvantage. Forget how the invisibility rules are as far as targeting goes. 22.
What was that scream?
20. Oh, 20. Yeah, 20 will hit.
I heard that from a Flash game when I was a kid.
Ah!
Oh. Raspberry.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's an auto.
+1/+1. Jesus.
Yeah. Anything else on him?
Oh, you gave me a rug burn.
I love it when they're rough. Alrighty. You're disgusting as always, Anastasia. You hear from the air echoing around the chamber. With that, Fisk, make me. Actually, no. Yeah, Fisk, make me a strength saving throw, please. As you feel some invisible force, like a giant hand, closing around you. Then you resist it. Nah. Right, it is Varys' turn. Varys is going to hold an action as soon as he... Actually, no. Varys, does he have access to that? Let me see. Does he? Can he cast that spell? Can he cast that spell, ladies and gentlemen? Ah, he has counterspell, but he does not have dispel magic. That is unfortunate. Okay, so Varys is going to hold his... No! Fuck it! Varys is going to cast... See invisibility on himself.
That's awesome.
Thank you, I am.
Read my
Oh, I got you now!
mind.
Under us. Oh, I got you bitches now. I believe it is an action, though. It is not concentration.
Read my mind.
Right. Viscilla. Actually, Varys, for the next person that attacks, Viscilla, Varys is going to point at this alcove here in the center. One of them's there!
Oh shit. Vasilla is going to, without really missing so much of a beat. Where's the fucking item here? Where's the javelin of lightning?
Oh.
Let me pull this shit up. I got javelin of lightning. That's 2014. DC 13 dex save. Well, I'll save it for some instead. All right. So instead, so where does he point?
He was pointing to the middle alcove just above the statue.
So is it like high up there?
Yeah. It's clear that she's using the vampire's like innate wall climb ability.
How high?
Right here.
But like in feet.
I guess 15.
Vasilla's gonna run up, like leap on the coffin, jump up, and attempt a blind grapple.
Oh, bitch!
Yes, that is the correct reaction.
You have a high strength score, right? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Lady. Make me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Does invisibility grant disadvantage on checks, or is it just attack rolls?
Yes. I'm going to. Unfortunately, when it comes to this kind of stuff, I do roll that.
I'm just gonna roll high anyways. Well, she's gonna roll low anyways.
Like you kind of like smack into like the stone, touching nothing. You hear like a mocking laughter whirling about as you slide to the floor.
Okay, now I'm gonna like look up, javelin of lightning, and now I'm throwing it up. Out of spite. So it's gonna be a DC. Each creature excluding you must make a DC. So lightning bolt in that line. So first roll DC dex save. I'll just do this manually. Or take 15 lightning damage or half on success.
Okay. Right, so it's a line essentially.
It's a line. So there's two parts of this. It's first a line, and then it turns back into the bolt and then hits.
Yeah.
It's a 1-2.
I'm going to give her advantage on this because you're doing it blind, but...
What? It's a save. I know the square she's in, I can cast area of effects into it.
You know what? That's true.
Yeah, because I'd still have to roll to hit, and that'll be with disadvantage, too.
That's true. Well, okay, unfortunately, she does pass.
Well, so she would take 8.
7 lightning damage, right?
8. That'd be 8. Round up in favor of the players. So I'm gonna roll this with disadvantage and hit anyways because I'm freaking awesome. I just don't have it this session. Actually, you know what? I'm going to spend a... It's not worth spending a superiority die on this. Does a 16 hit?
16 does not.
Okay. So it returns to my hand. Wait, no, it's a +1. Does a 17 hit?
17 will not hit, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
so specifically after doing that, it's going to return to my hand. I got one more attack action. I'm just going to throw it again.
Like,
18?
let me see, this is against... let me see. Yeah, 18 will hit her.
Woo!
Bitch!
Let me roll damage. And it's going to be 8 piercing. When I clock the hit, Vasila's between knowing where the space is and seeing where the javelins land, she's going to proc Slayer's Prey. It's a creature you could see, but between knowing the square and seeing where it hits, she's going to try to see if she can confirm that the proc of that ability.
So that you can focus your eye on foe because you can see. You can see. I'm going to say no.
Even with like the whole.
Even with, yeah.
Be able to do that then. Fuck it, Zephyr Strike then.
Okay.
Just to have ready for my next turn. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. What is your focus on Zephyr Strike, right?
Yeah.
You little. And she's gonna make a attack on you. Okay. Come on. 15 will not hit. Just try again. Actually, yeah. What? No. She doesn't try again. That's not an ability. That's not a regular attack. So she's just going to curse, and like away.
I'll point and laugh. There's no way to get aggro in this game, so I'm just gonna mock people in roleplay and hope that helps.
Fisk.
Just see invisibility.
You can now see the 3 ladies. I'm going to.
This just sits there in the room, seeing the others attacking. And the firebolt hit, and he's gonna close his eyes for 3 seconds and then open them again, and they flash gold and green.
Fisk, you can see there's one light above on him, waiting, like, moving into pounce.
Okay. This who's gonna walk up casually, look up. If he attacks him, she dies. That's my turn.
I'm already dead. And there's no death you can inflict that will keep me down. So I start love spell.
No one told you about the wedding then, huh? I can just feel the head nod in the air.
You do see, like, you would see, like, kind of like actually you can't, but Fisk will see, like, a flash of irritation pass all three of them. They're very clearly not happy about the wedding. Bassoon's going to whirl and just launch a... Actually, this has been upgraded. It's Bassoon. Unique for an NPC. Keep talking, you guys.
I'll take my bonus action and just look at Bassoon and point. Right there.
Bassoon charges a thing of black flame. Oh, actually, because this flame has been upgraded. I need to show that.
We're just putting up full aggro on all these invisible creatures. Just officer right there.
Fucking narc.
It's great. Fuck your invisibility. Fireball.
And yeah, like this is high level. These are high. Oh my. He has a plus 11. He rolled it too. Unfortunately.
Can I give him an inspiration?
Let's see. Okay, actually, you know what? Bassoon will use the rest of his turn to rage, and because his rage is fire-based, it's going to increase the light in the chamber at the very least. And that's gonna be and Bassoon's going to move here. So that was his bonus action. Bassoon's going to move here. Bonus action. Bassoon, as a move action, I'm going to say Bassoon moves to the coffin and shouts, I can't shout because the baby is sleeping, but imagine shouting this. Excuse me, ladies. And he grins and drops straw like he's going to take a shit right in Strahd's coffin. All three of them turn to him and their face become monsters. Bassoon has drawn aggro.
Oh! Looking up and seeing Bassoon's ass in any proximity over my face.
He has compassion to stand away from you. Yeah.
I misty stepped out.
Bassoon turns around,
bro!
Jesus, Bassoon, what the hell?
I cannot unsee that.
Basila doesn't care. She's laughing.
And then he's like, all right, this is enough of this shit. And he just kind of points to a spot right above the coffin, about 10 feet up, or just a little bit higher, so it's right even with all those alcoves. Cast daylight.
Reminder, daylight is not sunlight.
Is not sunlight?
It is not
Yeah,
sunlight.
it is. I did the same shit like 3 years ago.
I did the same shit.
I did not know
I
that.
completely understand.
That's right.
Unless you spend a fate point to turn it into sunlight.
Hey,
No,
oh
no,
wait.
Hey, what, Daniel? What? What's wrong? What? What's up? Huh? What's wrong with that? Huh? What's wrong with that?
Anyway,
I'm sure it's
Tell me
still
now.
like
It just
bitch.
insta clear the
Anyway.
encounter. That's all.
I'm right there, and I summon a raven swarm.
Oh my god! I have the fucking
And-
sunblade. What am I doing?
And obviously, nobody in the Grey Company is to be affected by it.
What am I doing? I have the sunblade. Why did I
Right.
pull it out?
All three ladies immediately joined the
what are
Grey
you
Company
doing?
by technicality. All right, let me pingify the swarm on you.
I'm stupid.
That was, no argument. No, I'm joking.
Fuck it. If one of them get away, at least they don't know that I have.
As Ludmila shouts, she's caught in it. Not that you can see, Tom, but actually, I'm going to put this. I know I usually use it for like charm effect. I'm gonna just put this on Varys and Euphis, so I remember like you guys can see the ladies.
I'm seeing the ladies, so you may want to make them invisible to me.
I don't have that capability.
Oh.
Essentially, I'm gonna, if you guys try to do a thing, like I'll be like, well,
Jeez, I need to get the cover. Oh, hold on, let me move over here.
Yeah.
This is a trust thing. I trust you guys.
No problem. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Alrighty. No, I got all fine. Anastasia. Jeez. Yeah, they're very clearly not like your run-of-the-mill vampire spawns. So, you know, the little damage you did take earlier from the firebolt is healed. But she does see you do that. I don't like that. And she's going to aim she's going to move in a way that you can't see, but directly from in front of the two of you, Talmadgen and Fisk, a lightning bolt emerges. I need the two of you to make me dexterity saving throw, please. Talmadgen and Fisk.
Okay.
Actually, no. Hold on. Sorry. No.
No?
You don't need to roll me anything because she doesn't even notice that. She's looking at Bassoon. She's firing it at him.
Ah.
You insolent little interloper. How dare you?
Okay, did she make her saving throw against the Raven Swarm?
She wasn't. She was never in it.
She was never in it?
No, she was over here. You are over there.
Oh, I just know there was somebody near me. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm just moving.
I'm looking at the
away,
wrong.
Don't worry. Let me see. So soon, yeah, no, she's going to actually use a higher level spell slot because she is pissed. So that's gonna be 8d8 of lightning, 8d6 of lightning damage on Bassoon. He'll live. Yeah.
I'm gonna save my tank juice for the big event.
Oh, you're going to get me going. She
Loosen
screeches
things
in
up for
fury.
him.
Yeah. Honor him, you're up.
Well, I'm going to join the Cool Kids Club. I see invisibility.
Right, you see the dark-skinned vampire right above you, sticking to the ceiling. It's clear that she was going to attack you, but now her attention is completely on Bassoon. Well, actually, for her specifically, no, because Talmadgen, like, she's like, like, kind of trying to protect herself from the ravens that are assaulting her.
Move over to the side there.
Alright. Yeah, let me see. Let me think. Let me just check what her wisdom would be. If her wisdom's high enough, I would say she would make an attack of opportunity, but if not, then no. No, her wisdom's not that high. At least
So what, is she like
relatively
12?
speaking for the situation.
What's her wisdom?
I'm not gonna say it.
I can't force saves.
Alright, honor
Two.
it's invisibility, yeah. And let me see. At the beginning of her turn, she's going to make the save. That is a 20, but she does still take half damage. So could you roll me the 3d8 damage there,
You
Talmadgen?
got it.
That's 9. And she'll like clamber, she'll clamber up, up the ceiling, out of the thing, like because she's a vampire, she does have enough movement to do so. She disappears from view. Let's see just what spells she has.
Would still be in view though, if they're in the room.
Eh?
They would still be in. They would
But, like,
still be
they're-
in view.
She's like in the ceiling, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was like moving it like for my own benefit. Right, a beam of ice comes out at like to a beam of ice like goes and strikes. Sorry, not ice. A beam of like something greasy and black like goes onto the floor beneath you guys' feet, covering most of the chamber. Actually, you know what? No, she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't filthify her lord's room. However, she will cast something else. The room fills with very thick mist. This isn't our first time fighting those who can see invisibility. Did you think you had something over us? And as their chuckle fills the room, we will end tonight's session of the Curse of Strahd here.